I've always enjoyed singing, played in some bands in high school.
These are guys you grew up with and all the songs, and I thought there's no way I can't not participate somehow.
Awesome experience, you know, get these guys coming to town. And
this is like a culmination of all that, getting to play with some of the greatest guys in rock and roll history.
I think everybody has a dream that they could sing with a rock band.
Spend some time with us and rock out.
Close your eyes and look inside, girl. Let the sound take you away.
Let's face it, everybody loves music and wish they could be a star.
Did I ever fantasize about being a rock star? I think every kid does.
Anytime there's a musical instrument around the house, I can pick it up and sort of teach myself.
I always wanted to be a drummer. I think I like the idea of beating on something.
My parents had music on every day, all day long.
It was always like the first thing that I would do in the morning is to listen to Little Richard records and Elvis Presley records. And this kind of all enhanced my wanting to continue doing or trying to live a dream that I had in becoming a rock and roll star. It was a long process. I began seeking out players after high school to join a band called The Sparrow and follow the yellow brick road to Los Angeles, which we did, and were able to obtain a record deal with ABC Records. Born to Be Wild took to the airwaves. The disc jockeys loved it. It was right for the times. And the next thing is that here we are playing on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Now for all of you teenagers, the long-haired Steppenwolf rock and rollers. So let's have a fine welcome.
I used to hang out at Sunset Strip back in its heyday in the mid-'60s, late 60s. And that's where I met a band called Sparrow that were changing members, and I joined up with them. And we did an album, changed the name to Steppenwolf, and it was a lucky break for me.
Long about 13 years old, I went to see the Monkees. I'm a believer, right? So, lo and behold, Jimi Hendrix opens up. Didn't know who he was, not a clue. Saw him, and my jaw just dropped. I said, that's it. I know what I want to do. I want to play guitar, because that guy did something nobody else ever did. And so, you know, the aspirations there are just like for the fun of it, you know. Everybody says anymore it's about the money, but if you don't have the fun, there's no money. If there's too much business, then there's no fun.
There was a long-haired guys in the audience that were hanging around, and when we finished playing, they stepped up to me and asked me to join the band, which was the Mojos. Left Liverpool and moved down to London with them. After that, I joined John Mayall, Jeff Beck, my own band Retaliation. Met Frank Zappa in '69. From Zappa, I went to Flo and Eddie, to David Bowie, and from Bowie, I went to Journey to Starship, and Starship, Whitesnake, and World Classic Rockers.
Went to some rock shows, saw Jimi Hendrix, Cream, Led Zeppelin, and from then on it was pretty much, I knew what I wanted to do. I, to this day, don't think that I could have done anything else, but I do remember just sitting in bed dreaming about playing on stage for thousands and thousands of people and getting that immediate gratification, the reward from my peers. It's been a nice trip.
Out of my heart, I want to thank you for having us do this thing. It's a pleasure. It's a thrill for us.
We start out with basically a meet and greet, and then we'll have a little jam session per se, find out what the capabilities of the people are, find out where they're comfortable, make sure they're taken care of in the spots that they want to be, what their desires are, kind of figure out where we're going to place people. They all don't need to have talent.
If they want to play tambourine, we find something for everyone who wants to participate in it.
And then we go to having lunch and sit and talk to people. Then we get into the actual rehearsal, where we break off into the different pieces, like the guitar players will go with Michael and David.
4 times, and then back to the verse.
The singers will go with Randall for Sweet Home. and Nick with Magic Carpet Ride.
You don't know what we can find.
Why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride?
You don't know what we can see.
Why don't you share your dreams with me in fantasy will set you free?
Keyboard player will spend time with Steve. Drummers will spend time with Ainsley. Everybody will get a time to really work on those songs individually or in groups with the artist.
Have him do harmonica solo on this,
And make sure that they're covering the bases on what they want to do.
Yes, they do.
And then we go through a couple rehearsals with it that are full-blown. And then we do a little idea of how the entrance is going to happen and the exit. And then we usually run through them again during sound check, so the people get a full day, and the song sounds surprisingly good.
Okay, it's showtime for the campers. They come on, and this is the night when the campers are going to get a crack at feeling like a rock star.
The performance, that's what it all builds up to, and just to see them get out there. If a guitar player's playing his part solo, I'll try to get over to him and egg him on and get him to really project and get him to the front of the stage.
When they're on stage with all their people out there in the audience watching them, it's all smiles, man. It's one of the best things I've ever done.
Our goal is to give them their 15 minutes of fame, each and every one of them.
You know, they feel like part of a family.
To make them feel like a rock star.
And if they can do it again next year, they're ready.
All you have to do is just have the, have the heart and soul to want to go for it, and it happens, and it's a blast.
I had a ball.
Who would ever get a chance to sing with some of the greatest rockers of the era I grew up with?
I think there's a lot of people who don't know I play guitar, so I think they saw a little bit of a different side of Charlie tonight.
Today I played the drums in the group, and it was a phenomenal experience. It was great.
It's just a kick. They were awesome. They were fun. They were organized.
It happened to be the most incredible experience I've ever had in my life.